Hello everybody, welcome to a another discussion video. Actually, this is my first discussion video I've failed to make other ones in the previous few months, but I wanted to talk about the Minecraft series that have been going on. If you don't know, Create a Stage and Bad Stage, if you've been tuning into most of the Minecraft series, you will probably know that yeah, if you go on there, there are very, very few amounts of episodes that have been in the works. And in this video, I'm going to explain why and maybe explaining if they're going to be coming back, or if not, why they won't be. So strap yourselves in, everybody, because this is going to be a long journey. So let's start off with the Create a Stage scenario. Create a Stage, after Survive a Stage, we were planning on making Season 2, and there was a big issue with it because we thought it was going to be fine because Survive a Stage did really well, but people mistook Create a Stage for a creative server, and if you don't remember, Wolf SMP didn't get as much attraction because it was a creative server, not a survival. And most servers that people watch are usually survival, so we didn't get much of that before all of a sudden, hope it goes dark and you never see it again. Till now, I'm making a video about it, which actually might be a better decision than just sitting and letting you guys wait for the next episode. Bad Stage was an amazing series, and I actually very much enjoyed it. I thought it had the perfect concept. I expected it to do pretty well, actually. And now here we are, 2 months later. It's been several months. Not several, like 2, but still. 2 is a long time for an absence of an episode. Yeah, it's just I know you guys probably don't care about those servers, but if you are wondering, I'd recommend continuing to watch this video just because if you're wondering what happened and what's going to happen. But if not, feel free to click off. I don't care if you don't watch this whole video. Just remember to know that some of these servers might not exist. So back to Create a Stage. Create a Stage was going to possibly continue. In fact, we did go at least 6 episodes. I'm pretty sure Survive a Stage was like around 8. But I do remember it just ended up it didn't get a proper send-off, even though it did not well. But the big issue was personally, I was the one recording the series, so I thought that this would be a mega mistake to send it off. Because, for one, the server, like, the amount of views, I'm not saying I care about the views, but it just didn't appeal to certain people. Like, I don't feel like anyone, not one person, would probably come and say, let's go watch Create a Stage, or let's go watch Bad Stage. Like, Bad Stage did really, really well, and that's just disappointing to see that. It's really actually amazingly disappointed to see how well Bad Stage did, and then now it's not going to continue. Like, that's the big issue about the server now, and I just feel like it just needs like, Bad Stage never continued. Like, it should have. Yet it just never did. And I know what I'm probably saying is nonsense, because as you know, this is all going in one cut. But what I'm trying to say is, I need full opinion. Like, the reason some series on channels, if you've been on people's channels and seen like episode 1 5 months ago and you never see episode 2, they're just trying to send off what they think will be good for their channel. Like, if you don't know, people try and put several bits of work into their little episodes and series. If you don't know, Totoro672 does that a lot. He makes part 1 and never remembers. trying to point them out or anything. I'm just saying a lot of people don't find games that appeal to their channel, and they have no choice but to just move on with the games and not continue the one they're playing, just because they want what's best for them and their channel. So that's what happened with Create a Stage. We gave it a few episodes. That's why pilots exist, so we can see how things go. But that didn't really work out. And we did continue. We don't really do pilots and say episode 1, if it doesn't get this amount of views, we won't continue it. We still planned on continuing it. In fact, we found the server fun for a little bit. So you probably like Game Chasing 170. Why don't you just do it non-YouTube? And now I will tell you, there are a few projects that we are working on right now, separate from YouTube. If you don't know, certain people like Horsians. We're kind of just moving on from the, and if you, I'm going to talk about Wolf SMP Season 2 in a little, because there might be an issue with that too. So, but don't just be already like, oh no, is it getting canceled and stuff? Actually, that's probably the answer. But yeah, let's continue the Create Stage talk. That server eventually just, there is a lot of, if you don't know, there is a lot of drama that goes on between those servers, between like stuff, and that's kind of why a lot of the servers have gotten off to a bad end. Bad Stage I found really fun, and then one day all of a sudden it's not like not a lot of people actually liked doing Battle Stage, except me. I did not create Battle Stage. It was more Mixtape Farms' idea, and just in general, I thought it was amazing. I actually got to play it a lot, and we got 2 episodes. But I feel disappointed that instead of Create a Stage getting the ending, Bad Stage never got to. Or what I'm saying is, Create a Stage got more episodes than Bad Stage, and that's what I really am frustrated, because we already had it all planned out, and there were going to be 4 episodes in Bad Stage. It was going to be a limited series. We couldn't even commit to that, and it's frustrating. We literally got to episode 2, and 2 months later, there's nothing. Which is why I'm saying I want to keep this going. It's not on me. It's just the amount of, and it wasn't me that owned the server too. It was Mixtape Farm, and it's his decision on moving on from that exact server. So it wasn't exactly my fault that we had to cut the server. In fact, I'm a lot disappointed, but it's just how this is going to end up working. We can't do it forever, and I never said the server would continue, which is disappointed. Now let's talk about Wolf SMP. Sorry this video is so long, you just listen to me talking with horrible Bed Wars games in the background. But Wolf SMP has a huge issue. And now, this might... So, about that little project I mentioned earlier that we were working on separate from YouTube, that's what's going to end up being the Wolf SMP within a few days. In a few days, episode 1 of Season 2 is going to release. The first 4 episodes were pilot episodes, and they did okay, and we're going to continue that. At least they didn't get 1 to 2 views like the original servers, aka Create a Stage. Which I'm not saying Bad Stage, but Bad Stage did actually really good. But Wolf SMP is going to continue as a small month course series. And yes, it is very, very disappointed by where this has to come, because that means that Wolf SMP won't continue except for 1 episode, or more than that, more than in a few months. So you won't be getting more than 30 episodes a month, or 10. Probably a very small amount will be happening. And I really am sorry about that. It's just the server intendedly wasn't meant for like recording or making videos on. But I will tell you, a few of my other series just haven't been doing well. And I'm trying to test out with a lot of different experience. Like, if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. It's called Alone. It's my new series. I just haven't found the right spot yet. And soon, I bet, if anyone cares, I might just take down all the part ones and stuff that I tried to make, just because it's just not going to continue. Like, what's even the point? Creative Stage might go unlisted at some point. But now you're probably like, if you're a fan or just a random person that's watching this video in general, probably like, well, when is this video gonna end? I am tired. I want to go back to watching YouTube Shorts or anything. Don't worry, I'm done. But I will tell you, thank you if you took the time to watch this video all the way through. I know a very, very few amount of people will, but I do want to tell you, thank you so much for watching these series that I make. It may be a tiny, tiny thing, but they mean absolutely everything to me. So, hopefully I see you in one of my old series that's gonna be continued, or the Wolf SMP Season 2 maybe next week, or just in general. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.